spot. I was going to park farther away, but I decided to change my mind because I know this particular Walmart has workers all overnight, and they kind of park around this area, and I thought maybe I might feel a little bit too lonely over there. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in and let it start warming up while I'm setting up the van. I prepared this at home before I left, so it's already cooked. I just need to reheat it up. So you can use otherwise like the 12 volt plug-in, or it also comes with this plug-in as well. So I'm just going to use the 12 volt. And there we go. So this is going to be nice and warm by the time I get all the van set up here, which is going to take a while. Dinner is definitely warmed up. Okay. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm. I'll put my... I need to get my salad out. Still a little bigger than what I need, but I can put it in the cold storage so I can take it home with me in the morning. Because I'm definitely not going to eat all that, for sure. And now I'm going to have myself a wine because I think I deserve it. Oh. So it's only a light wine. It's just a Jackson Triggs, and it's only got a 9% alcohol in it. And then, of course, if I can get the top off, this might be a problem. Okay. So I always mix with Sprite Zero or 7-Up Zero, whatever I can find, one or the other, because I just find that it's too strong for me. When I was younger, I could, drink it the 12%, no problem. I could have a few glasses, but now when I drink, I have to mix it half and half. Otherwise, 2 glasses and I'll be tipsy. Oh. So I have I'm having chicken, and then I'm also having mashed potato with onion. So I have my toilet right next to my bed, and this, I would have to say, out of all the different ones that I've tried so far, this is definitely the best solution, and I think I finally mastered it with a combination of things. So this is just a collapsible toilet. So what is in here, I have the pine shavings for smell, because it's a nice scent that comes from it, and you can buy those in compact bags. They're very cheap, $5-6 a bag. I've had the same bag now I've been using for about 3 years on my camping. And then down there's also, right there is a absorbent towel, which, is these things right here. So you just put one sheet of this in, and then you put in some pine shavings on the top, and these are super absorbent. They just absolutely, they get up 4 times, they turn into like a gel, and about 4 times the size or 5 times the size, and they're really super absorbent And like I said, it just turns liquids into a gel, and they're absolutely perfect. Let's move this down. You can see, you can't even see out here. And it smells like inside. There's a lot of snow that came in. The parking lot is fairly empty right now. And I'm going to set up my TV right now and get that working. So I'm going to connect my TV to my phone, and then I can watch movies. So I am going to watch some YouTube news right now, which is what I watch most as opposed to watching movies. And as you can see, what I mostly watch, a lot of crime shows. So I've been following the Nancy Guthrie case now ever since that started back there about 3 weeks ago, and just blows my mind that they haven't actually captured the person who went there. I can't imagine that someone can't recognize this man from his gait, his eyes, you know, the way he walks, and just all of his actions. I'm gonna see if there's anything new today, but not likely there will be. And I got my little fireplace going up here. Got my little lights on. I'm going to turn off the main light there. So there, it looks nicer. These little lights that I have here, they're just operated on the little battery pack, but they last forever. I've had the same batteries now I've been using in these lights for about 1 year, so that'll give you an idea as to how long that it works. And I'll show you my comfy spot where I'm sitting while I'm going to watch some YouTube. So this is where I'm going to be sleeping. So right now I have the backup on my bed, and once I'm ready to go to bed, I will just put that back. But it's also, I like the back on that because I can rise it up for sitting so that I can be comfortable watching the little TV. And the soup. All right, I'm going to get watching some of this and get comfortable here. It's so peaceful here. I can hear the wind picking up outside, and it's definitely still snowing out there. It's not strong wind, but it's a little bit. I'm always amazed every time I come camping in this van how much room I have in here. You know, I have more room than what I actually need. Down here is my cupboard where I would store all my food when I'm traveling. Pots and pans and food. Then of course on top is where the microwave and power station and sorts of things like that. Got my carbon monoxide detector up there. Though I have nothing really going in there tonight that's going to really have a problem, but it's always here anyways.
Your daughter's not answering you? No, they're in the other, across the room. Okay, okay, are you hearing any kind of noise inside the house? You type in a name, you can find addresses, you just need your criminal history and much more. It's our go-to tool for checks, and it's one of the largest search services in the United States. And with the subscription, you get a...
Good morning. I slept really well. I slept for 7 hours straight without waking up, which is really something that never happens with me. And the only reason I think I woke up is because my battery pack went dead. And then I got a chill. So then, of course, once I woke up, I had to get up and go pee. And now I got my van going, and she's just about warmed up here now. I can feel the heat coming back. And I got my fireplace going, which still got about maybe another 40-50 minutes left on that before that jackery goes dead. But that's fine because I'm just gonna stay up anyways now. This is pretty much my normal time to wake up. I got my coffee, which I have to get out. Oh, the thing locks on me. So if you remember last night, I got my coffee so that I could just warm it up in the morning, and this was super cold. I had it sitting at the front in the little cup holder up there, and I think this was almost turned to ice, so it was definitely chilly, but I did not find it cold underneath the blanket and the sleeping bag, which I had the sleeping bag undone because I was feeling claustrophobic inside of it, so I undid it. So just a couple little last things before I go. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm only a small channel. Every subscriber means a lot, and every subscriber helps. And also don't forget to hit the little bell button so you get a notification when I upload a new video. And I am only a small channel. I don't upload every day. I do this as part-time, and I could go a month, even sometimes I've gone up to 2 months and not uploaded a video. It just depends on my energy. If you're following me from the very beginning, you know I go through a lot of periods of up and down since the loss of my daughter, and that still kind of remains. However, it's not as frequent as what it used to be. I still get my down days. So yesterday, when I checked the weather in the morning, we were getting a little mini storm, and I'm like, okay, I've got to get out. I've got to get in one last winter camping, because this may be the last storm, or who knows, maybe we'll get more still. But I did have to kind of push myself. I didn't really have the energy to do it, but I'm glad I did, because I slept absolutely amazing last night. 7 straight hours of sleep without waking up is a record for me. Of course, it may be due to the fact that I drank a glass of wine. I don't usually drink wine. Very seldom, very, very seldom do I drink wine. And that may have been the cure for my sleepless nights. A glass of wine before I go to bed, maybe. I don't know. I might have to try it and see if it works again tonight. But in any case, I slept well, and I only woke up because I got chilled when my battery pack, which now I have my light plugged into it now because it's almost recharged again. So this went dead on me, and then I guess I got a chill, and then I had to get up and go pee, and yeah. But anyways, that's about it. My next adventure, I'm going to be going to Toronto to visit my son and his girlfriend. That is about it's about 500 kilometers. So it's a decent sized little mini trip, I would call that. I probably won't be staying in my van. I'm most likely going to sleep in their place, because that would be an appropriate thing to do when you're visiting somebody. But who knows? Maybe I'll just visit in there with the day, and I'll come back and I'll sleep out in my van in the nighttime. It depends on the weather and how much power supply I have. My jackery, so I have 3 power stations. I have 2 jackeries, and then I have a GoFort, which is half broken, but I can still charge it at home. And putting the 3 of those together, I can get a minimum of 9 hours of having my fireplace going if I have them all on full charge. But we'll see. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, keep an eye out for that one. I may post a video with that adventure, and that will be coming up sometime in the next couple of weeks. But in the meantime, thank y'all for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love reading the comments and that you leave for me. It actually gives me energy to read this. It gives me, takes my mind away from other things. And I respond to everybody. Like, there is nobody that I do not respond to. I respond to every message that I get. And you can check that to verify it, but I do. Yeah, so that's about it. I wish y'all have a happy, healthy, great day. Bye.